This is a reading of my book, The Adventures of Aya and Friends, Garden of Patience. You can see this little dude right here is named after this plant. Chiricsanango is a sacred plant medicine that you can use for healing and also to do a dayetza with to gain a connection with the spirit of Chiricsanango. The character of Mama Chacha is inspired by Trachuna, this plant, which is the DMT ingredient in ayahuasca. I'm donating this book to Ayahuasca Healing Center, and the shaman here is Don Miguel. Thank you. Shout out to my publisher and to Leanne for her amazing illustrations and for allowing me to give tons of input on how I want the illustrations to be. So that's a rarity, and I'm just super grateful. I dedicate this book to my parents for raising me to be a kind-hearted soul, to my husband, who is my rock, to my nieces and nephew who bring light to the world, and to all the magical earthlings in this world. Yes, that includes you. That's from me. All right. At long last, Aya defeated the evil troll king. There will be no more fear or darkness, as her victory has now brought peace. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cried the rooster, waking Aya from her dream. The sun greeted the day and kissed the land with gentle golden rays. Although Aya loved dreams, they were always so adventurous. Aya also knew that waking up to the beautiful sun each day was super special, for there were many things to see and do. It was the first day of summer, and Aya was excited for the journey ahead. Playgrounds to conquer, stars to wish upon, trees to climb, endless possibilities to explore. After giving herself a big hug and saying 3 things she's grateful for, Aya threw off her covers and started to get ready for the day. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for the river. I am grateful for my bed. Aya knows that self-love is very important and that a big part of loving yourself is shown through self-care. I care for myself when I brush my teeth. I love this. The time is now. I saw that at a retreat center here in Peru. Aya raced into the kitchen and began scarfing down the fresh fruits and veggies Mama Chacha had harvested from the garden. Slow down and savor the gift of food, my love, Mama Chacha gently reminded her. But Mama, I want to go outside, Aya protested. You will, but first, respect the food. Enjoy each flavor the different fruit gives, Mama Chacha replied as she put on her garden gloves and went outside. Aya began to eat more slowly. First, she ate a kiwi, and it burst with the zest of sweet yet tangy flavor in her mouth. She crunched the small seeds and smiled with glee. Then, she chomped her way through the bubbling grapes that exploded with each bite. She could truly feel the different textures and taste the various flavors. Aya was ever grateful for the gift of food. When she was finished, Aya put her plate in the wash. Looking out the window, she saw Mama Chacha working in the garden and ran outside. Mama, what can I do to help? Well, I'm planting seeds, Mama Chacha explained, passing a handful to Aya. We have fruit seeds, vegetable seeds, and flower seeds. Each seed must be buried deep in the ground in darkness. Then, with water, the seedlings will sprout and grow out of the dirt towards the Sky King. The Sky King? Aya asked, giggling. The sun, Mama Chacha said with a smile. What would you like to plant today? Aya held the seeds and thought. I will plant seeds of love, she exclaimed. Aya took a small shovel, dug a hole, and gently dropped the sacred seed. She then picked up a flag and with a marker drew a heart. Aya triumphantly stuck the flag into the ground, marking the spot. And that's what happens in the jungle. You get ants that bite you. Okay. Aya grabbed another handful of seeds and pronounced, "I will plant seeds of happiness." She dropped the seeds into another hole, covered them with dirt, and drew a smiley face on a flag before thrusting it into the ground. Mama Chacha was smiling at Aya, beaming with pride. "What else do you think the seedlings need?" Aya sat for a moment. "Magic water," she announced. Aya ran to the watering can, poured her magic water onto the seedlings. Suddenly, Aya's friends, Chirik and Sacha, showed up. "Want to come play with us?" Chirik asked. "May I please go?" Aya asked politely. Mama Chacha smiled. "Well, of course you can. But first, what do you need to do?" Aya looked around. "I have to clean up." "We can help," chimed Sasha. Aho Sacha, which is another sacred plant medicine. "I'm being attacked by ants. We're moving. We're moving." Together they put away all the magical garden supplies, and were ready to go explore the world. Aya loves her friends. Chirik has a good heart and is a great leader. Sacha is a beautiful dreamer and has a wild nature. They always go on the best adventures. As they were walking to the beach, Aya spotted a baby turtle, heading in the wrong direction. "This little turtle needs our help. She has to get back to the ocean," said Chirik. Aya carefully cradled the baby turtle, placing her safely into the rolling waves. The trio waved farewell to the baby turtle. "We're real-life superheroes," Sacha cheered. "We can do anything." Aya was happy the turtle was safe and free. "Every small thing can make a big difference. We can co-create a magical and beautiful world," Aya said with a smile. "Can you spot something that doesn't belong? How about this plastic bag? Doesn't belong in the ocean." Aya and her friends were now superheroes, so they set off to see what other good deeds they could do. "Ahoy! I see something shiny," said Sasha, flying overhead. Hoping for treasure, the three friends ran up to the shiny object. "Trash," said Chirik, disappointed by the find. "Remember what Mama Chacha said?" asked Aya. "We must clean up," shouted Sasha. "Yes," said Aya. "Earth is everybody's home, and we have to keep it clean." Together they cleaned up the beach and vowed never to use plastic straws or bags again. Aya was proud of her friends and their good deeds. Did you know marine life can confuse plastic bags, straws, and other trash for food, which can severely harm them? You can help by using canvas bags, stainless steel water bottles, and glass straws. And a good practice is to leave no trace, meaning pick up your trash when you leave. With the beach clean, Aya and her friends decided to go for a swim. Chirik splashed in the waves while Aya swam down to visit the coral and Sasha kissed a fish. The adventures of the day came to a close. Aya said goodbye to her friends and walked towards her house. She saw the garden bed and her flag stuck in the dirt, but nothing more. Aya ran into the house crying. "What's wrong, my love?" Mama Chacha asked as she gave Aya a big hug. "We saved a turtle and picked up trash, but after all that, the seeds didn't grow," Aya sobbed. "Mother Earth shines brightly today because of you. What you did was very special. But then why didn't the seeds grow?" "Because, my dear, seeds take time to grow. Look at me. Do you think one day I was as big as you and the next day I was as big as I am now?" Aya giggled. "Of course not. You're right. Each birthday I got bigger and bigger, but I had to eat healthily, drink lots of water, play and learn, and continue to grow." Mama Chacha opened a photo album. She turned to the first page and pointed to her belly. "This was you, inside my belly. This is also the seed inside the earth. I had a look of wonder. Everything takes patience, my dear. Patience? Aya asked. Patience means that you calmly wait for something to happen. You are in a state of allowing and flow rather than force or control. You practice crawling before you can walk, then you have to walk a while before you can run. Everything takes time. Aya understood and smiled. Mama Chacha tucked her into bed. I wonder what magical adventures will happen tomorrow. First, I have to patiently wait and go to sleep, Aya yawned. That's right, my love. Sweet dreams, Mama Chacha said, and kissed Aya goodnight. Look at the cutie. A few weeks later, the seeds of love are growing, the seeds of happiness are growing. And then we have a quiz and a coloring book, like a little coloring page about me, about our beautiful illustrator, and all the other books that this company has done. Thank you for tuning into the reading of this book that was inspired by ayahuasca, inspired by my journey in Peru with this magical medicine and these magical plants. And the book is now available on Amazon. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste.